When the New York Knicks look ahead to the future, it's clear they're poised for improvement. However, it's hard to imagine this team reaching new heights without significant roster changes, especially if they want to compete with the juggernauts of the Eastern Conference. As it stands, the Knicks are a playoff-caliber team, but what they need is an elite superstar to take them from contender to champion. Enter Giannis Antetokounmpo. On paper, it may seem far-fetched for the Knicks to secure the Greek freak, but behind the scenes, there's a growing belief that a trade for Giannis is possible, and it wouldn't be as much about offering the best package as it would be about crafting a perfect storm of timing, negotiation, and player influence. For Knicks fans, this may sound like a fantasy, but if the stars align, this blockbuster could shake up the NBA and put New York in position to contend for a title sooner than expected. At first glance, this package may not blow anyone away, especially considering Giannis' stature as one of the league's top players. But this trade wouldn't just be about exchanging players. It would be a calculated gamble on multiple fronts. For the Knicks, it's about building a roster that can immediately contend in the Eastern Conference, while also keeping a watchful eye on the future. And for the Bucks, it's about managing the inevitable rebuild that comes with trading a franchise player like Giannis. The key to the deal, Giannis' influence. For this trade to even have a chance, the Knicks would need to convince Giannis that New York is the place where he wants to be. This is a crucial piece of the puzzle, as the Knicks won't be able to outbid other teams with their offer alone. The Bucks are likely to receive trade inquiries from all corners of the league, but what they really need is to know that Giannis is committed to leaving Milwaukee for a new chapter in the Big Apple. How can the Knicks accomplish this? Simple. It's all about building a culture and narrative around Giannis in New York that he can't resist. New York, with its bright lights, large market, and rich basketball history, is a place where Giannis could truly cement his legacy as one of the greatest of all time. Pairing him with rising stars like Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle offers him a platform to win now, while still retaining the flexibility to make future moves. But beyond basketball, the allure of New York's global stage and its cultural pull might prove too strong for Giannis to pass up. But the Knicks won't just wait for Giannis to fall into their lap. They'll need to leverage their position by building up the narrative that Giannis could only be convinced to sign long-term in New York. This wouldn't just limit the pool of suitors, it would give the Knicks the upper hand in negotiations. If Milwaukee believes Giannis has his heart set on leaving, they may be more inclined to pull the trigger on a deal that doesn't involve the same kind of bidding war that usually accompanies superstar trades. Why Milwaukee would consider the deal, so why would the Bucks agree to send Giannis to the Knicks? The answer lies in the Bucks' precarious position moving forward. After making major moves to bring in Jrue Holiday and Damian Lillard, Milwaukee's future draft picks are tied up in those deals. Without a clear path to recoup their lost first-round picks in the near future, the Bucks could be left in a bind if Giannis decides to walk in free agency. With limited options to replenish their talent pool through the draft, they may have to look for other ways to reload and stay competitive. From a pure basketball standpoint, Giannis's fit with the Knicks is almost perfect. Jalen Brunson, the Knicks' offensive leader, could finally have a defensive force to cover for his shortcomings. With Julius Randle already thriving as a primary scoring option, Giannis would provide the additional firepower and versatility needed to put New York over the top. The bottom line, a long shot, but not impossible. Is this trade likely? No, it's far from a done deal. But what makes it intriguing is the combination of circumstances at play. The Knicks have the right mix of cap flexibility, young talent, and a path to contention. If they can convince Giannis that New York is his best bet for the future, the framework for a deal could come together. For the Knicks, landing Giannis isn't just about acquiring a superstar, it's about positioning themselves to contend for years to come. And if they can make it happen, the Big Apple could soon have its next basketball king.